Hi, I'm Lindsay Bell with Global Markets Intelligence at S&P Capital IQ. Fourth quarter earnings season is more or less complete at this point. Earnings per share is shaking out at $30.56, representing a solid growth rate of 7.8%. Now our focus turns to expectations for the first quarter of 2015 as well as the full year. The old news is that pricing pressure from commodities continues to weigh on earnings estimates. But more recently, we're seeing negative impacts from the rapid increase in the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar index, which compares the U.S. dollar to a basket of currencies, has moved rapidly upward in the last several months. On a year-to-date basis, the index is up 10.3%, with nearly 5% of that appreciation happening in the last 2.5 weeks. This has added pressure to earnings estimates for most sectors, with information technology, energy, and materials being impacted the most in the last few weeks as they have the greatest exposure to foreign exchange rates. Over that short period, the S&P 500 2015 estimates were reduced to 0.8% from 1.1%. While that move is certainly noteworthy, the move from mid-January when fourth quarter earnings reports started and we started to hear from corporate management teams as they began to discuss their outlooks for 2015 has been more notable. Since then, estimates dropped from 6.3% to an anemic 0.8%. While the reduction in energy earnings accounted for a significant portion of that move, average growth in each sector was cut by 338 basis points for 2015, excluding energy, so no group was left unharmed. More concerning is that analysts are predicting a decline in earnings for both the first and second quarter of 2015. There hasn't been a quarterly decline in growth since the third quarter of 2009. We remain optimistic that these results were reduced far too much. Assuming the historical average beat rate of 350 basis points applies for the first and second quarter, growth should end up in the green, albeit at a still very weak rate. Until next time, I'm Lindsay Bell with S&P Capital IQ.